What's up, guys, and welcome back to a very special video. It's honestly been forever since we uploaded, and it feels good to finally be able to upload. As you guys know, as you guys can see, we are in a new setup. We're not in our regular setup, and this honestly feels amazing to finally be able to sit down, do a video like this. And I don't know, just overall, I'm kind of even nervous to do this video, which I never would get nervous anymore when I was uploading those reviews. I never got nervous at all. So, of course, big announcement is we're in a new spot. If you haven't already followed, I don't know why you are not following, but go ahead and follow Full Drop Podcast on Instagram. It's going to be at Full Drop Podcast, this all spelled out. And we kind of posted news there that we got a new spot here. But this isn't just the Full Drop space. This is a creative space all around. My wife, who you guys never seen on video or anything like that, sat down with me and we did a podcast on her rug making business. There's nobody, as far as I know, here in Iowa that has started making rugs. I know that was a new trend that everyone saw during quarantine, but nobody here in our state has done that business. So I sat down with her and kind of spoke with her about why she wanted to do rugs. So if you haven't already, make sure you check that podcast episode out. But I did want to kind of show some B-roll before we got into this video. So, kind of like everything that's been going around, the new shelvings that I put in. As you guys can see, some of the stuff that I like. We do have some blasters, some NBA hoops that I got into. Got a couple MJ stuff, Charizard, and some shoes up there as well. So let's go ahead and get into that B-roll. Then we'll get ahead and get into this review. Alright, guys, so I hope you guys like that little B-roll kind of showing, kind of some of the spots. And of course, I did show my wife's rugs on there as well. Without further ado, man, I'm super happy. This is actually the first shoe that I've been able to acquire in my collection for the year of shoes that I did want to acquire for the personal collection. I did want the Jordan 1 trophy rooms, but of course everyone knows how that went, the whole backdooring crazy story. I did actually talk about it too on the first episode back into the new year with Logan from @DSM Drop. So if you haven't already, make sure you go ahead and check that episode out as well. We spoke about, everything that happened in that drop. But I know I've been talking a lot, been kind of, pushing this back a lot. So without further ado, let's get into this review. So bang, there you have the box. I always like getting close up and personal when it comes to these reviews, as you guys know. So of course, Nike special packaging box. I absolutely love this box as always. I'm super glad that Nike SB does these boxes right here to kind of show that, hey, this shoe isn't a regular shoe. It is something special in here. Of course, as always, personal size for me. Nike SB size 10. Always going to be rocking these, and I can't wait to finally be able to put these on feet because I've been backing this away to kind of put them on feet and get this review done for you guys. So let's go ahead and get into the shoe. Boom. There you have it, the Nike SB Carpet Company. Honestly, a super amazing shoe. I still can't believe that I was able to get these in my personal collection. I'm super glad I am actually, being able to do this review and have these in my personal collection. Like I said, aside from the Jordan 1 trophy room, this is the next shoe that I wanted from this year's drop so far. So first, let's go ahead and get into the bottom of this shoe, which is going to be the right shoe right here. It is one of those gum bottoms. As you guys know, I love gum bottoms, or black bottoms, or red bottoms, honestly. Any other color than white on the bottoms is honestly perfect for me. You do have that hint right there that I honestly really like. It says carpet right there, all around on the bottom. Now getting to the midsole right here, you do have this yellow kind of stained midsole. I don't know how I feel about this, just because I know it was a trend about a year or so ago to kind of age, the shoes like Jordan 1s, SBs that are newer, and just age them. I don't know how I feel about that, but it is a dope hint, I guess, to kind of add on there as well. So kind of aging that sole right there. I'll go ahead and show you guys that now. Kind of aging it. Now getting on to the back of the shoe, you do have this little blue tab that kind of goes with the whole shoe, and you do have right here this white leather, as you can see right there. I'm trying not to move as much. There you go. And that blue wraps all around the shoe and into the swoosh as well right here. And you guys can kind of see the detail already, and that this shoe comes. And like, it's crazy because when I first saw images of this shoe, I'm gonna give you guys a full 360. When I first saw images of this shoe, I wasn't sure if like the material was just very thin, or was the blue material actually you know, kind of stamped or something like that. But the reason why you see all this crazy detail underneath is because there is a underneath colorway. And I won't be personally ripping these just because I don't really like the yellow color. I think it's a beautiful color. I just can't see myself wearing them like that. But underneath, this material is a yellow material. And I actually might be posting a video, not a video, but a picture of the homie Pedro, who did rip his, you know, his pair up to kind of reveal that yellow right there. But people are gonna say, well, how is it possible to actually rip it? Like, you have to go with some tweezers, or do you have to get an X-Acto knife? And Carpet Company, this is honestly the first time I've ever seen this. Somebody did, but they put a pull tab right there, as you guys can see. Go ahead and let the camera kind of get into that to kind of, you know, start it for you guys, and to give you guys a little cheat sheet of how to pull it, so that way it's a lot easier to pull. Right there, you do have the Carpet Company logo. I want to say they kind of started a swoosh. I think that was the swoosh collection that they named it right there. And it wraps all around, like I said, that blue material wraps all around the shoe right there. And of course, they'll go down now to the toe cap right here. You're gonna find this leather. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this isn't your plush leather that I kind of expected. I did want this material to be pretty good, just because of course this is a personal collection shoe. So I kind of wish that they went with the different leather. It's not your regular type of leather, it's just super soft leather, but I kind of wish it was more plush, kind of like a Jordan 1 leather. I would have preferred on there. Now getting on to the laces, it does come in flat laces as kind of the stock of this shoe. And then you're getting up to now the tongue. The tongue was kind of weird. The tongue is, as you can see, if the camera picks it up right there, it's not white, it's more of a yellowish tint. So I thought that was pretty cool, kind of giving you know, the match to the midsole. You have right there Nike SB on the tongue, and that blue, you know, kind of look right there. And I almost forgot, but as you guys can see right here, you do have this material. I kind of didn't like it at first, but I kind of do now. It's kind of like a little, I would say like a mud guard almost, right here on the side of the swoosh, or I should say under the swoosh right here. And it is that really nice material right there as the camera picks it up. Lovely material. I didn't like it at first, but I'm super glad that they added that in, because later on, you know, kind of looking at the shoe, I did like it a lot more. Of course, the other shoe I will also be getting into, because as you guys can see, has carpet on more of the toe box area of the bottoms, and show you all the details right there. Look at that. Nike SB has been absolutely killing it. I cannot see this not being the year of the SB again, you know, for the second time. Right there, you can kind of see the underlining of it, the yellow right there. There you go, the camera picks that up. Once you rip it, it does come with a yellow, like I said, colorway on the bottom that I'll probably be showing you some pictures of the homie Pedro, you know, ripping his pair right there. Camera picks it up right there. Yep, there you go. So all around, this is a very dope shoe. And of course, I'm not done yet. I'll be getting into the inside details, and of course showing you guys that here on the next clip. All right, so I almost forgot, we do have more colored laces, and I actually forgot about this until I started looking more into the shoe once I was going to do the on foot review. But we do have right here these black laces. The camera can pick it up right there. So these are probably my least favorite color that they would have done on these laces. So, you know, I kind of like the other ones. We also do have these cream colored laces right here. There you go. Kind of looks a lot more wider on the video, but they're cream color. And then it also does come with right there these laces right here, which is going to be the yellow laces. So out of all the three, I really like these cream colored laces. I'm actually thinking about kind of, maybe switching them out and doing them with this color. So yeah, let's go ahead and now get into my favorite part of the shoe, besides of course the outside, is the insoles. And boom, there you go. Obviously, with all the reviews, I absolutely love when, especially brands like Nike SB, kind of pay that attention to detail right there. So as you guys can see, it does have these little two logos, or I should say kind of the mascots. And if you guys don't know the story, the backstory, and if you guys haven't seen the video, these obviously are one of my favorite shoes with the details and the stories being told. And I know the original story of it, and I can of course talk about that later down on the road, but you can obviously see it represents their culture right there with these little two characters wearing the hats as well. And I honestly, every single time I look at this shoe, I always think about the Nike SB, kind of like the promo video that they did, which is super funny, and it was a super nice skit, because usually whenever we have collabs like this, they kind of don't tell the story, and they kind of just be like, oh hey, here's a shoe, go ahead and buy it, whatever. So first insole is going to be the same as the second one. We have again this little character that's kind of looking up. I absolutely love characters like this, and I'm a super good fan with that, so I can dig that as well. Nike SB in black right there. Camera can pick that up. There you go. Really dope insole. Probably one of my favorite insoles, besides, I want to say, probably the Dog Walkers and the Sean Clivers has to be number one for my favorite insoles. So there you have that. Now let's go ahead and get into the part where everyone has been waiting for, the on-foot review. Let's go ahead and do that now.
Hey, yo, space.
Take notes.
So I hope you guys liked that video right there that I did on these Nike SB carpet companies. I absolutely love, as always, bringing these type of videos to you guys and kind of give you guys a different look. I hope you guys liked the on foot review as well, and it's been honestly crazy to finally film a video, sit down in the new spot, and get all of this kind of done. So a lot more videos that I have filmed for you guys. I just haven't had the opportunity to kind of actually sit down and edit them, because I am a super busy person, and I just have obviously a lot of stuff that I have to go through to kind of get these videos done, and a lot of editing and stuff like that. So without further ado, I'm gonna leave you guys obviously with some B-roll. If you aren't already following us, make sure you follow us on Instagram. It is at Full Drop Podcast. Follow the podcast honestly too as well. We have a lot of great people on there, a lot of people that have great stories to share, new businesses that they're opening up, especially with the whole pandemic going on. Super inspiring stuff. I'll of course be dropping the links down in the description below. And how can I forget thank you for 1,000 subscribers. It hasn't been honestly at all easy. It's actually been the opposite of that. I did leave for a while to kind of do my own thing, but it's good to finally be back in a new spot. So I hope you guys like that. As always, thank you for the love and support. Till next time, peace.
Hey, yo, space.
Take notes.